Okay, today we're going to talk a little bit about setting up a campaign, editing your template, and mailing to the list management server. So the first thing we want to do to get started is we're going to click on the Create New Campaign button. Then we're going to select a template. We're going to use the DWI video template. We're going to name our campaign. We're also going to adjust the email subject line. Now we're going to attach, just for demonstration, we're going to attach a predefined image. Now we're going to go ahead and edit our template that we created on the last video. I think the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get rid of this 3 block, and then we're going to insert a single block, because that doesn't suit us for this mailing. We're going to go over to our website. We're going to grab some content. Make sure to grab our text content, put it in a block, get rid of the generic content, and then paste in the content that we want. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to replace the video that we had previously put in. Just delete it. Grab the video content and drop it in there. Grab the URL that you would like to use for your video content and place it in the box and load it in and hit insert. Now we can change up the button here if we want to. We can adjust the text, the URL, but we're going to leave this alone for now. We're going to adjust the background. We're going to make it a black background just to make our content jump out us a little bit more. Use whatever color you prefer or works with your mailing. Now I think I'm going to grab another block, drag it in there, and this time we're going to put a separator between our header image and our title. And I think we're going to add a little bit more content here at the bottom. I'm going to grab a 3 block and put it in there. Well, actually it's a 2 block. We're going to grab an image that we uploaded previously, put it in there. Now for the right hand block, we're going to go ahead and grab the follow content. Now notice it has a Facebook and a Twitter. You just click on it to bring up where you want it linked to. We're going to go ahead and find that page, which is going to be our Digital Web Leprechauns page on Facebook. It'll just take a second to find that. Now that we have the correct URL, we're going to copy that. We're going to go back to our link and put it in there. Now for this video, just for time constraints, we're going to go ahead and remove the Twitter It's the same process. And make sure every time you make changes, drastic changes, to apply your changes. It does have an autosave, but be on the safe side. You can also view what it's going to look like on a mobile device. It is a pretty good representation of what it looks like on a mobile device. Now I do want to mention one thing. Actually, there's a couple things that we want to go over with very specifically. Now for this video, we're going to select two different lists. They're on two separate servers. We're going to select them and continue. Now, you want to make sure that the email address in the from is an list admin email address. Otherwise, your announcements list will reject the mailing. Now we're going to go back to the template because I want to go over something. Because this is our editor, drop and drag editor, and we're going to be mailing into the Lyris List Manager. For instance, this button right here, if you would have put unsubscribe and put an unsubscribe link in there, Lyris will reject it because it will assume that it's coming from another list. So do not place unsubscribe anywhere in the body of this message. That will be handled by Lyris List Manager. So for this, you just want to have your content put in. And again, make sure that this is a list admin address so Lyris will accept it for distribution. We're going to save and continue. We're going to run a send a test. And it has a little progress bar on the upper right hand corner. Once that's completed, you will receive that test message. We're going to save and continue. Now we're going to come up to the summary page where you can go over your content, what list did you want it to go to, making sure all your settings are correctly. You can schedule this mailing to go out another time. We'll cover that in a later video. Now you can hit send now or send manually, and there it is. I hit send now and there it is. It has been sent to both lists at the same time. As you can see, there's no messages left in the queue, indicating that the messages have been sent. So we're going to go over to our Lyris and we're going to check on those mailings to see if they have been received by the server. We're going to log into the first server. We're going to log into the other one while that one's being logged into. And there it is already. Oops, got the wrong login. Try it again. As you can see, it's being in the lower right corner being delivered, and there's all of our content that we created, and it's being distributed by Lyris just as we set up a template. I hope this helps in understanding the drop and drag and sending to your campaign to the the Leaders List Manager. Thank you.